What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be replacing the screen on this iPad mini 2. Just pulled it off the heat mat, so we're going to dip our little pry tool into some 99% alcohol, work our way right underneath the glass. We're just going to slowly work our way around. Good there. Trying to get it out in one piece, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's too shattered. Get some more alcohol. Alright, and then we'll hit it from this angle. Once you're in there, you can lift up gently. Don't go too deep so you don't mess up the LCD. Alright. It's pretty simple, straightforward repair. It's the first time doing it. Just follow the directions and take your time. Don't rush. Okay. Once you have it released, it opens up towards the home button. So just gently lift up. Back in, goes right over here. Sometimes they come off with the screen, but you could always just put it in just like that. Next thing we're going to do is remove this adhesive. This holds down the LCD, so you have to release it. Alright, that's that. Then you got one more on this side. You got to do this very gently because you don't want to break that LCD. If you go in too deep, you will mess it up. Once you have a little edge to grip on, just work your way on it just like this. Alright, and then you have a tiny one here. You just lift up. That's it. It's released. Then you're going to get your Phillips, take this screw off, put these screws in order. You want to put them back where they came out from. They are different sizes. Once you do that, you grab a thin piece of plastic card or a playing card. They all work. What I'd like to do is, well, first we got to remove this guy so it doesn't resist. I like to lift the LCD from one edge, just a tiny bit, because it does have double-sided tape on the bottom. And then slowly just, there you go. Work your way around. The top section, no adhesive, but the edges do, so just slowly, like you're cutting through. This one's sticking to the housing for some reason. Alrighty, there we go. Once you do that, lift the LCD. Then you have a couple screws here. You got to remove this plate. These screws on the Mini 2, they are all the same. Not like the Mini 1 where you have the two long ones down here. So you don't have to worry about putting these in order. Got 3 on this side. And 4 or 5 on this side. I think 4. Three and 4. Okay, we're going to put this aside. Now these screws, 1, 2, 3, they do need to be in order. They are different sizes. If you put a long screw where a short screw goes in, you're going to mess up the iPad. It's going to dig right through that board. I mean, if it make it easier for the first time doers, take a picture of every step you're doing, just in case you forget. You could go back, then you remove this plate. First thing we're going to do is disconnect the battery. Going to disconnect the LCD, remove it out of the way. Now, when removing the digitizer flex, a lot of people like to lift from the center straight up. And most of you who have done this repair before, you do know that it will pull the pins off of the connector underneath. So I found that when you do it from the edge and lift up, never happens. I've never had that happen doing it like that. But when you do it from the middle, some of these gold pins inside the connector, they pop off with it, then you have no touch. You're going to have to replace that. Okay, we remove the screen. I'm going to go ahead and prep this housing for the new screen. Get rid of all the disgusting old adhesive and glue. You want to do this because you want your new screen to stick properly and not lift on you or anything. Flush. I go over it once, take all the big pieces off, and then I'll go over it a couple more times until it's very smooth and no more sticky old adhesive and stuff like that. And we do this all around. This corner is a little bent. We're going to fix that right now so the new screen sits in properly. All right, now then clean up, prep it up. Nice and smooth, just like that. Okay, we're all set. We're going to get our metal brush. I use this brush for everything. This is the best brush I bought. $25, but worth every penny. And it lasts. I've had it for over a year. Okay, we're perfectly fine there. Remove this tape. Customer put tape all over this iPad. Alright. Once that's prepped, this is for the corners. It's for the iPads, iPhones. There's different sizes. For this one, it's this one. So what we do is grab the bent corner. It would help if we put it the proper way. And gently squeeze. All right. Now that screen's going to fit perfect. We're set with that. Put this away. I will have a link in the description for all the tools we use, especially the ones that are still available. Get your screen. First thing you do is connect the screen. Grab your LCD. Now when you're doing this, just hover over it until you feel that it's not going left and right, up and down anymore, and just push in. That means it's in place. Then you connect the battery. We're going to get our plate. And remember, these screws need to go back to where they came out of. So you have to put them in order. This is the far left. Don't do what I just did. My holder just tipped over, but we're good. That's the center, and then the right. Alright, let's fix this guy. Alright, like I said, these screws are all the same size, so you don't have to worry about putting them in order. Of course, this one's going to give us a hard time because we're on video. Okay, we're going to go ahead and slide the LCD back into place. Okay, we're going to start by putting that screw in. Remember, these screws are all different sizes too, so you do need to have them in order. Okay, and then we're going to put this back into place. I mean, I honestly don't think this plays a major role. So that's done. We're going to grab a lint-free cloth. Clean the LCD on where there's little marks from the adhesive and stuff. Alright, then we're going to grab our B7000 glue. Actually, let's take the protective film off the screen first. Okay, once that's peeled off, I'm going to turn it to the side. This flex here, you're going to give it a little bend, just like that, because that's how it needs to go in. Now we're going to grab our glue, the B7000. And we're lightly going to go all around the housing. Not too much, very lightly. Even though the housing already comes with Tesa tape on it, I like to do this because customers never come back because the screen is lifted or anything like that. I see a lot of Mickey Mouse jobs from other techs from around the area. Customers will always come back with screens lifted, home buttons falling out. Honestly speaking, a lot of these people shouldn't even be working on customers' devices. If you don't know what you're doing, leave it alone. So we go all around, light layer. Okay, that's that. Let's put the glue away. Again, don't forget this flex needs to be bent inward. Line it up. Line the bottom. It's gonna get kind of loud. I'm gonna have to blow it with the duster real quick. Remove this protective film. Then once the bottom's already in place, so just bring it down, lined up, everything fit perfect, powered it on. Battery's dead, no problem. We'll clamp it down and we'll put it on charge. We'll clamp it down for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, so we'll dry up and the customer can pick it up. It's a straightforward repair, very easy. Again, like I said, if you're a first-time doer, just take your time, follow the instructions. You got this. If you guys do need any repairs done, screen repairs, batteries, charging ports, board level, data recovery, we do it all. Do a lot of mail-ins. I get about 20-30 mail-in repairs a day from all over the country. Okay, that's that. That's that. I'm gonna leave this on charge and we'll be back when it's powering on. All right, it's powering on. There we go. All set, that's it. Please like and subscribe for more repair videos. If there's a specific video you guys would like to see, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you. You guys have a great rest of the day.